Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming out to this ribbon cutting and celebration of our new playground on the Gardiner Common. I drove by on Columbus Day and saw the playground just mobbed with kids, and it was a terrific sight to see, and I know that kids for generations to come are going to be enjoying this site. You know, the City Council felt quite strongly that it was important to have this playground in the center of the community. It's the kind of thing we need to attract young families with children to come live in our community, and it's just been a wonderful thing. It's also been a terrific example of grassroots community activism. As I understand it, nearly 30 years ago, a group of parents came together to raise the money and do the labor that was required to build the wooden playground that was here and enjoyed by many for 25 years or so, until it reached the end of its useful and safe life last year. And now, about 5 years ago, as I recall, a new group of community activists known as the Citizens for the Common Good, a number of representatives are over here to my right, came together to be the driving force to make this project a reality. Now, as most of you know, this project was not without controversy. And the council's established a process to allow everybody who had a voice on the matter to come forward and participate. And in the end, I hope, like all good compromises, that everybody felt that they had an opportunity to be heard, and that they can endorse this compromise that does cite the playground here on the Common, but gives particular attention to not only the size of the footprint, but also the proximity to the Palmer Fountain that has always been an issue, and the color scheme as well. Now, I also want to mention that this project is just a part of a larger master plan for the future of the Common that will include other amenities over the years as the community has the resources to do it. Many of you, I'm sure, participated in that process. I'd like to thank Brian Kent and his associates for their help with that planning process. Now, there are many who deserve recognition and thanks for making this project a reality, and I'm going to mention hopefully all of them. I want to mention at the top of the list, of course, the Citizens for a Common Good, and I see Paula and Barbara and Jean and Daryl over here representing that group, and I'm going to ask one or more of them if they have any comments here in just a couple of minutes. I want to thank the Gardiner Professional Firefighters Local 2303, represented here today in great numbers, for their generous contribution to the project. I think you were the largest single private donation to the project, and for that we thank you very much. Kent Associates, as I mentioned, Jason Simcock, where did I lose Jason to? Jason for pursuing and achieving the Conservation Fund grant that provided us $25,000 to build this site. And then there are lots of other city staff involved. Reggie Grant, the Public Works crew, Dave Chakowski, all involved in the site preparation. And Eric Welzel, I don't know if he's here, Eric from the Miracle Recreation Equipment Company, as I understand it, went above and beyond the call of duty, what might be expected of a vendor in helping us to pull this project together. So, with that, Daryl, if you want to say a few words, or anyone else from the citizens, and then I think Pat is going to speak, and I know Jason's got a couple of words. Thanks again for coming and making this happen. It's wonderful.
Well, thank you for being here. And I just want to let you know that about 5 years ago, Barbara Heath and I were out here, and we looked at the old playground, and we said, you know, this thing is dangerous. We need to get this fixed. We need to start the ball rolling on this. And to be honest with you, I knew this day would come because I had faith in the city, I had faith in the leadership, and I had faith in the community. And I've had about 5 years to prepare a speech for this day. And so it should be along the lines of, I have a dream, but it's not that big. And I'm gonna get right down to it, and I'm gonna say thank you from the bottom of my heart to the firefighters, to the mayor, to the citizens, to everybody in this community that made this happen, for the children of this community, and for our citizens. And it's so important to be able to see us come together, overcome our differences, overcome any obstacle, and notice that today children are playing where they should be, on the common. And again, thank you for the bottom of my heart.
We'll come back tomorrow.
Any of the others?
I just want to echo what she said. We thought about this and worried about it, and we're just so pleased to see what's finally been achieved. Thank everybody for part.
Pat? Well,
My name is Patrick. I'm a firefighter paramedic for the city, Vice President of Gardiner Professional Firefighters Local 2303. I'd just like to thank everyone for coming today. This is a great occasion. Unfortunately, with our profession, most of the time when we meet citizens, it's in emergency situations and whatnot. So it's always good to be able to give back to the community and have something positive. It's great knowing that once the community gets together, with a lot of hard work and dedication, there's a lot that we can accomplish together. So I'd like to thank you for letting us be part of this.
Jason?
Yes, I'd like to also just thank all the contributions and support we've had for this project, and it's been quite a process to go from the vision to the planning to the implementation, and I think that this is going to be great for the future, many years to come. It looks pretty rugged, but there's also, I think, like Andy mentioned, there's a bigger picture for the common, and hopefully, we'll see some more future improvements here at one of our most popular parks, or the most popular park in the city. Other exciting future would be to connect the common more with the waterfront park, which is in the process of getting redeveloped. So I just want to say thank you for letting me also be a part of it. I think it's just been great to go all through from the beginning to the fundraising to the construction and the amount of time that we did, and to end up with such a great quality product that there's so much involved with this, as far as, it's not just buy it and put it together. There's a lot of site work that's involved, and it's a very involved project. But working with all the staff, Reggie Grant and his crew, David Chikowski, the contractors and everyone involved, it's just want to thank everybody.
All right, let's cut a ribbon, Jason. And I think we have one very dangerous looking set of shears, but maybe how about if you and I take the ends of the ribbon? Let's give Daryl one set and Pat the other. Okay. And have them cut the ribbon.
Choose your weapon.
I can tell I'm going to be spending a lot of time here.
You may not get out of here today.
Let's go across the. Across the.
There you go. That's good.
Photo op.
Yeah, I was in there with the lights.
I'm sure he asked
How about if you guys turn around so people who want to get pictures can get the. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing it. He's gonna. They're gonna.
All right. Are we ready?
Countdown.
This is exciting. Got your
3,
cameras ready?
2, 1, cut! Yay! Thanks.
Ah.
Okay, coming through. Coming through.
Okay, you want to go back and play?